we're going to deal with concatenation. Concatenation basically means we're actually combining strings of variables, stringing them along together, adding them all together. Okay, so in here I've created a variable called name by putting the dollar symbol and then the name of the variable, which is name, and I put my name, Ahmed Sami Hijab, just put a semicolon at the end, and we've created another variable called email, and here I've given it my email address, which is ahmedsamihijab@hotmail.co.uk, and I've created another variable called statement, and this time I've put I love programming in PHP and MySQL. And then I've created another variable. This time I've assigned it the value 31, which is my age, getting old, and I've created a couple of echo lines here. The first one, I put in double quotes my name is, which is just a string that we've placed here, a bit of text, and we've put the full stop, which is the symbol for concatenation, and I've put dollar name. I don't need to put quotation marks because it's a variable name, so it would just print the value inside name in here. It would just print it off here, so it would say Ahmed Sami Hijab here, and I'm going to put a space in the bit after that, so it's going to say I am, and it's going to say age, years old, and then it says and my email address is. Next line it will say my statement to the world is, and then it will print the statement here. We declared a variable called text, and inside we've assigned BR, which is starting a new line. I'm going to create another tag here. I'm going to put another BR in there, and I'm going to put bold. Okay, so that's the assignment. Inside that variable called test, I've assigned it these HTML tags BR, and then B for bold. And then I have assigned another string or characters inside by putting the dot in front equals. That means we're concatenating that value into there. Instead of writing hello in here, what I've done is I've done it by assigning the value hello test, the variable test, and again I've concatenated the word world inside test, and again I've concatenated another string, this is a test, inside again, and then I ended up with concatenating another HTML tags BR, and we're going to close off the B as well, so it closes the bold, and here we're saying echo dollar text, and it should print all that as one line. So that's lesson 3. So we're going to test it. We're going to save first, and I'm going to click on lesson 3, click on edit so we can see it here, and that's the code that we wrote. Okay, we are now going to run it. We're just going to go to lesson 3, just type that like that. Here we go. That's the result of the code. As you can see, it's all bold here, and it's 1. This is the content of test, the variable test. That's the result of it. That's what's stored inside it, being concatenated word by word. Okay, and that's the statement. So that's lesson 3 for us. Now we're going to move on to lesson 4. I'm going to open lesson 4 inside Qt-FTP. Click on edit. Lesson 4 is just a bit of arithmetics. Like you know, inside C programming, I've explained to you that if you add the operator in front followed by equals to 4, that means it's just as if you're writing x plus 4. Okay, it takes the value of x plus 4, it adds 4 to x, and we echo the value of x. Next we're actually adding plus plus, which is another way of saying dollar x equals to dollar x plus 1, but this is just shorthand here. This is shorthand. Okay, so will be ignored by the interpreter here because it's within the comment. So you can see I'll put a comment here. Okay, next we're going to put the output here, and as you can see I'm concatenating. I'm using the full stop. So I've written the value of x is, and then close the quotation marks, and then I've put the concatenation, which is the full stop, and then I put the name of the variable, which is $x. Again, what I've done here is I put minus minus $x, which is another way of saying $x equals to $x minus 1. Very simple, isn't it? And then we echo the result, and this is just another way of doing exactly that. So it doesn't make a difference whether you put the plus plus in the front or after the variable, it does the same thing. It should anyway. We're going to test it out and find out. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to now save that, and I'm going to go to the actual browser. I'll go to lesson 4 now. Click on that, and it tells us here the value of x is 8, the value of x is 9, the value of x is 8, the value of x is 9. So it just went up and down, because we actually, first we added 4, so it makes it 8, and then we added 1 to it, so it gives it 9, and we subtracted 1, gives it 8, added 1 again, gives 9, and so on. So that's lesson 4, very short. Close it off, file, close. And now lesson 5, we edit, see what that one's about. Okay, so now we're going into the if statements. Okay, as you remember, in C programming we've same syntax again, the name of the variable, and here we're saying, well, age equals 28. Okay, so we're assigning the value 28 to age, the variable age. And we're doing a test here. We're saying if age is greater than 18, then echo, you can join our program, you are over 18 years old. We do another nesting condition here. I said if age is less than 50, then echo, and you are less than 50 years old. Else, if that's not true, if he's not less than 50, then it would say echo, and you are over 50 years old. So he's over 18 and he's over 50 years old. If what? If age is greater than 50. Okay, if age is not less than 50, then else, if all that fails, and I've opened the brace and closed it, okay, else if, we use the else if now, and here we're saying age is equal to 18, which means it's identical to 18. That means it's 18 exactly. Then he's not less than, he's not over 50. No, he's exactly 18 years old. So, and it will print that line off. Else, if it's not greater than 18, it's not less than 18, it's not 18 exactly, okay, then he must be younger than 18. So we'll say, sorry, you are too young for this site, go away, basically. Okay, so that's that script for lesson 5. We're now going to test it and see. We've already given age the value 28. Lesson 5, change the 4 at the top, 5, press enter, and it says you can join our program, you are over 18 years old and you are less than 50 years old. Okay, so now we close that lesson.